Munira Wilson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm sure members on all sides of the House will recognise that children and young people really felt the impact of this pandemic and the impact of the lockdowns on their mental health, on their learning, on their social and emotional development. And whilst we all recognise that in an emergency, executive decisions have to be taken to protect children and staff in schools, I think the public were aghast that pubs and zoos opened before our schools and colleges. So will his committee look at putting a proper process in place, potentially designating schools and colleges as national critical infrastructure, where this House will take a vote on any extended lockdowns, if that ever needs to be put in place, of our schools and colleges, and that evidence is taken from the Children's Commissioner and our school and college leaders?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Honourable Lady is quite right to draw attention to the impact that the pandemic had on education, both in terms of lost learning and, as I said in my statement, in the great inequality that children suffered from differential access to online learning. Did they have a good Wi-Fi connection at home? Did they have the equipment? Was the school fully geared up to providing online learning? The answer for some children to some of those questions was yes, but the answer for a lot of children was no. And I think it's really important in future planning that if we have to make a change, we make sure it doesn't reinforce inequality but helps everyone.